UFC superfans, we are doing another product review. Not as exciting as an eBay show off or through the mail autograph or glove autograph, but these things are essential for protecting your cards. I'm talking about none other than penny sleeves, or what we're talking about today, Ultra Pro card sleeves. These hold your standard size cards. They're cheap, inexpensive, and essential to protect your merchandise. This video is for the new collector, and I'm happy to do a quick education for you guys. This is what they look like. Basic cards and common cards go in here. They're safe, they're happy, protected. I'll share a little bit about the do's and don'ts of these things in a second, but just to give you an idea, we have a couple of base cards. We have Miesha Tate coming off her fantastic win over Liz Carmouche. This is a Moment of Truth UFC card. Thin, basic. It's 25 point card thickness, which is about standard nowadays. It's usually between 20 and 25, and they will go in quite nicely into these guys. Perfect. Card is protected, card is happy. The other base card that you see nowadays is something like this. We have Roy Nelson also coming off a knockout of Nogueira. This is a 2013 Topps card. As you can see here, it is pretty thick. Much thicker than this Moment of Truth card. But this will also fit inside one of these guys. So it fit without too much trouble. Card is safe, card is happy. Now, do and don'ts, or do's and don'ts. Of course, you want to put your cards in these protectors. Everyone's happy. What you don't want to do is put cards that don't fit, or put cards in that might be a little bit tight. This card was tight to put in here. As you can see, when I put it inside, it nicked the corner a little bit. But I'll tell you guys, and I showed this on my last video, just a little bit about the point system on card thickness. So these cards are 20 to 25 point card thickness. This one, on the other hand, is about 50 to 55, and here's how I get to that number. I'll stack these like this, and let me push everything back. So I got two cards here, got one card here, line them up, it's about even. So two of these cards can fit into this card sleeve. They're the same size thickness as this guy. But you ask, what about the thicker cards? Just take a look at a matte relic of Mr. Phil Davis, who's fighting Rumble Johnson this Saturday. Pretty thick card. Let's see how thick exactly. So, just on our unscientific method, it's about a little over 3 of these base cards, so you're probably thinking maybe 75 to 80 point card thickness. Let's see if it fits. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little bit of a struggle. Okay, so this one could fit if I shove it in there, but you risk damaging the corners of the card, so that's a no-no. So do not put cards that of course are thicker into these. Even though they will fit, you will damage the corners of these cards, thus hurting your value. So do not do that. Same thing goes for something like this. Gear Relic. Thinner than this. It will fit, and I'll show you guys it. Okay, so it did fit. I had a little bit of a struggle putting it in, but again, you probably don't want to shove your nicer cards into these penny sleeves. It's just not a good idea. So, rule of thumb is if it's hard to put in, use a larger card sleeve. Okay? So, other than that, these guys are pretty cheap. They only cost about, I'd say, less than $1 per package. That's why they call them penny sleeves. You can find them at Amazon or any of the local card shops, and they will sell them to you for very, very cheap. So a must-have for any collector. Also, you can put anything in these guys. Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever the kids play nowadays. Or you can put in miscellaneous things. I put in coins just to keep track of stuff. Paper clips, what have you. So, that being said, buy these, stock up on them, don't be cheap with your card collection. Any questions, shoot me an email, visit me at theflyingarmbar.com, and UFC Superfan out.